Hello from Africa Digital Parliament Summit here in Lusaka in Zambia. I'm together with Nacer Saidou, Senior IT Officer at Africa CDC. Hi, nice to meet you again.
Hi.
So we had quite two exciting days about AI and digital health. So what would you say are the key takeaways when, let's say, public officials, government officials coming together to discussing the next steps in Africa's digital transformation?
Well, I think the main takeaway that I can elaborate on is the need to have a proper policy environment
Yeah.
in order to, set up the context for the development of these technology in Africa, for African by Africans, using the African context. Because today we are simply consumer of those technology. We need to be, the author of our own version of those, author of tools that are, leveraging those technology for our own needs, depending on our specific context that we are living in.
Mm.
Yeah.
So what would you say are the biggest challenges?
Well, it's very difficult to choose one. We are lacking a lot of, enablers like electricity, like the right workforce, the right skill. We don't have enough people trained, to deploy these technologies for our benefits. So we have, lot of problems, lot of challenges in order to be able to really leverage these opportunities.
So what role can AI play for digital health, for example?
Well, AI can help a lot. For example, in just giving you an example, we have a shortage of medical doctor, for example. So particularly in rural areas, this is where I think one of the best application for me, the best application of AI, helping, reaching the last mile, providing the right health services to the people living in those areas. So this is one of the area where I think AI can really help. AI can also help in developing or help, improving our supply chain, for medical supply and other laboratory diagnostic, and as we see with some of the project, for example, in Rwanda with Zipline kind of project. Yeah, I think we have lots of opportunity with AI, a lot of opportunity to solve the issues that we are currently facing.
So when we're here in Lusaka and we just reflect over the last 2 days, how important are such gatherings on such, let's say, public, let's say, engagement level?
It's very important for many reasons. One of the reasons here during these 2 days, we had the opportunity to talk to policymakers to make them understand the challenges and the opportunities that are lying, in front of us that we need to tackle. The other reason why these gatherings are very important is because these opportunities for many players in that field to come together, exchange experiences, and see opportunity for collaboration, in order to, push the agenda forward. So definitely we need to have this kind of meetings regularly and, move the agenda forward for Africa.
So if you look at the challenges and the obstacles we have, especially in digital health, if you would have a wish list and one thing you could immediately change, what would it be?
See the technology transforming the lives of the people in poor areas, areas that are difficult to reach. And that would be my choice if I have to choose something, how we can use technology to make sure that those people also receive the same quality of service that you can have in urban areas, particularly in villages where the connectivity is a challenge, electricity is a challenge. Even reaching those areas itself is a challenge. So if we can find a way to make sure that they receive the services, they receive the medicines, they receive the laboratory equipment they need to save the life of those people in danger there, that would be a great achievement for Africa.
Actually, infrastructure still plays a very critical role.
Definitely. Definitely. I'm just talking about, rural area that, you see the challenges that they can face. I was watching a video a few days ago of a woman in my home country who were giving birth, but she had the challenge, there was a problem, and only the time required to bring her to the closest main road was too long for her to sustain, and she died in the way. This is the kind of issue we should avoid. This is the kind of death that I feel we could have avoided that one. Yeah. We could have saved that woman. We could have saved her baby, and through technology, I think we can definitely help, bridging the gap. Yeah. So this is the reason why I think digital infrastructure is critical. It's crucial, for Africa.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
It was TechAfrica News from the Africa Digital Parliament Summit here in Lusaka. You can find more on techafricanews.com.